I hope you're doing well. I wanted to record a video for the eclipse and the equinox. So we've got a very big week ahead of us, 2 weeks ahead of us till the end of March, right the way up to April when we've got the solar eclipse. So we've got the lunar eclipse this March. And I don't know how you'll be feeling, but the energies have been really, really intense. And before we get to an eclipse, it can feel like a pressure cooker about to explode, and everything's just building and building and building. And I have heard many people are getting lots of crown chakra activations. I've had lots of downloads coming in, and have found this last week and the last few days, I mean, the messages coming through from like the animal kingdom and the spirit animals is just, before I came in to record this message, there was a bumblebee, a beautiful honeybee, sitting right outside my room and the door, literally by the door as I entered, so I couldn't miss it. And then I went to switch on the plug in here for my computer and everything, and there's a ladybird sitting there inside my room. I don't know where that came from. So I've had constant messages from the animal kingdom and the spirit animals. And this is that, as you go deeper and deeper into union and oneness with the universe, everything is speaking to us, like everything is speaking to us from all around us. So it's to be present through this time, because there are many, many, many downloads, messages coming in for you at this time. And if you are going through a tricky and difficult time where, things are challenging you, it can feel like that at eclipses. It can feel very, very intense, where all of your life lessons will come up and your deepest wounds will come up. And, the old energy will try and pull you back in and pull you down. And you've got to just keep taking a deep breath and harmonizing your frequencies. This is absolutely key, no matter what is going on in your life. And this is a self-mastery that no matter what is happening in your life, can you be the master of your ship? Can you be the master and navigate your ship through the storm? Which means constant inner alchemy, inner unification, recalibration, coming back to neutrality and your still point within. I mean, this is absolutely key to navigate any storm in your life, because as you do that, you're telling the universe that I'm harmonious. Everything is good inside of me. I am balanced. I'm harmonious. I'm peaceful. I'm not in fight or flight. I'm not in victimhood or in victimicality or any lack, and I can move through this time with ease and grace. I am in the frequency of peace, ease, grace, harmony, flow. That's what you're telling the universe, and then the universe is going to bring in more of that for you to experience. So, you are releasing the old energies and the old wounds and the old traumas. There's a lot of karmic board clearing going on at the moment as well. And what I have found at eclipses, and the eclipses have always been incredibly powerful for me, they will catapult you into another part of your life. So it's almost like taking off a suit, and then the next part of you is coming online. So, and it can mean shedding your old life and old parts of you at record speeds, and everything feels like it's falling apart, but actually it's falling together in a new way. So, when you are going through any kind of challenge, can you step back and see what you're learning from the soul perspective and also from the human perspective? Because when we go through challenges, it's very easy to drop into our ego and our personality and our identity and get caught up in the hurt and the pain and the sadness and the victimhood and, anything that you're experiencing, the challenges. But you've also got to take yourself into the soul perspective and your higher self and look at the situation and say, okay, what am I learning through this situation? Because one of the cards that came out, and I decided to pick the animal spirit cards, because they've just been talking to me non-stop for the last few days, non-stop. It's quite incredible. It's just gone to a whole other level. I mean, I've always had communication with animal spirits and messages from birds and animals, but it's gone to another level since 3 days ago. It's continuous, and it's just beautiful, and just makes you remember how interconnected we are and how supported we are from the universe. And the universe is always trying to give us the messages and signs. We have to be open to listening and receiving them. So this card, came up, vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. And truly, nothing is wasted. I mean, if you think about an alchemist, and I'm an alchemist, and, we clean up the darkness, we clean up the the crap. We clean up the traumas and everything that's left at the bottom of the barrel. We come in to clean it up so that we can move everyone into the higher frequencies. So, vulture spirit, we are kind of like a vulture and a bird that comes in and cleans up the shadow to help souls into the light. So nothing is ever wasted. And when you do look at your life and you look back, you realize that no, nothing is ever wasted. Everything was just divinely orchestrated for us to learn, to embody our higher selves, and it will become part of your story and part of your legacy that you leave here, that whatever you experience is part of your story and what you overcame to go on and become the person who you were meant to be. So, just trust wherever you are at, no matter what you're going through, that is going to be part of your legacy that you will share with others. And if you don't share, you'll go on to understand yourself and bring yourself back into balance and move into the higher vibration. So we're all on our own journey. We've all got a unique journey and soul lessons we've come here to learn. And it's not to look over your shoulder at anyone else, but to remember that you're here to do your own journey, and what you're here to learn for yourself could be very different to someone else. So trust your journey, trust and understand what you are learning, and try, if you can, break those patterns. And if you can't do them by yourselves, reach out to someone who can help you. I mean, I do my one-to-ones and also group sessions, and the community sessions are so powerful because you harmonize the frequencies for everyone and you amplify those energies tenfold. So if you're struggling with something, reach out. I can help you. We can help you. There's so much assistance on the planet. And we are here to, help support everyone through this time. So the other card that came out was, which leads what I just talked about. You are never alone. Otter spirit, you are never alone. And, when we get into our humanness and we get caught up in our stories, it's very easy to forget to call on our guides and ask them for assistance. So instead of worrying, pray. And you may say that, yeah, I am praying, but no one hears my cries. But every word you say is heard by the universe. But it's about whether you believe it or not. Whether you believe it or not. And I very often say this about Amazon. Like if you, order something on Amazon and you press the order button and it says, thank you for your order. Your delivery will be out to you in a few days. Now, when it comes to ordering something from the universe or asking or praying to the universe, we have to say, let it go and just say thank you to the universe. And the universe, just hear the universe saying to you, or your guide saying to you, thank you. We've received your request and your order is on the way. And just to know that it's been received, it's been heard, and it's on its way to you. But very often we doubt and we sabotage our prayer and our request, and it comes back to void and null. So we don't want to do that. It's to put it out there and to let it go. Surrender it to the universe and trust the universe has heard your call or your cry for help. The guides are saying your cry for help. All is heard and all is received. So let's have a look at the cards, the rest of the cards. Be at home, wombat spirit, be at home. Be at home in your body, be at home in your body, be at home in your body. This time is all about embodiment and getting out of the ego mind and back into the heart. And the heart is the gateway to the soul and also our higher self. So we are learning to just balance this heart mind, create coherence between the two, but continually get back into the heart so that we can be at peace, bliss, fulfillment, joy, harmony, and lightness, and love. So keep coming back to your heart. And this is where your guides can also connect with you in your heart space. So be at home in your body. Be at home in your body. And we're having to learn a lot of balance. We're going up to the equinox. So I talked about this with a friend just yesterday, that the area in your life that is creating the most overwhelm, anxiety, and panic right now is the area that is asking for you to balance. So just look at your life right now. What is out of balance? Is it your work life? Is your work life feeling really heavy and you're just feeling demoralized, or you're just feeling like you're having to work so hard? can you step back and see what you can lighten, what you can do to lighten your load and make your journey more joyful, more pleasant, more harmonious, where it's not so hard. But what can you do that is more joyful, and put that to the top of the list and start your day with those tasks, and then do the others later on in the day. So, look at your life. What is feeling heavy? Spirit is saying, what is feeling heavy? Look at those areas. How can you lighten the load? Where can you reach out for help? Do you need help? Do you need to ask for help? Because sometimes we don't ask for help. We're trying to figure everything out by ourselves. And what we actually need is a good cry, or we want to just talk to a friend, or we want to just reach out to a therapist or someone who can just hear us out, hold space for us so that we can let go. So just look at any area in your life that is out of balance right now. That is absolutely key for the equinox. The spring equinox will bring that energy up. And you may be feeling quite emotional. You might be feeling triggered right now. Yes, we've got the equinox and we've got the eclipse. I mean, it's pressure cooker. It's a pressure cooker of emotions that are trying to burst through you, but also you may be redirected at this time. You might be experiencing some tower moments, or you might be experiencing just joy, harmony, on point, focused, knowing where you've got to go, getting clarity about your visions and where you'd want to take your life, getting lots of ideas flowing as well, because it is a very creative time, for the feminine energy. It is a creative time. It's springtime in the Northern Hemisphere. So there's lots happening. And the energy has been so fast, so it is constantly the need to ground yourself, connect with yourself, balance yourself, and then attend to your tasks and anything that you're doing, because you may feel like this energy is just sweeping through you and you can't ground yourself. It's just, everything's just chaotic, but you have to create order in the chaos, create order, create harmony every day, and still yourself. If you're feeling really triggered by these energies and they're affecting your sleep, or you're getting headaches at the moment, rest, sleep, take a nap. Give yourself permission to take a nap, because you're also receiving lots of downloads, and electric circuits are being wired up, and we're getting a lot of electrical, messages coming through and downloads. There's just so much. Our circuits are upgrading. So there's so much going on for us that we have to constantly breathe and ground and center and create stillness and peace within us. So look where you need to do that. Another card came up, was Spirit has a plan. Spirit does have a plan. Your soul has a plan. You've come here with a plan, and we are really being called to get in alignment with our higher selves and our higher calling here on earth. This is key at this time for you to feel more joy, fulfillment, passion, and an alignment with who you truly are within. So step into your authentic selves, into your authenticity, seeing where you need to express more, where you need to be seen more, where you've been holding yourself back, where your beliefs are sabotaging your truth, seeing where your light is still dimmed, seeing where you're still playing to others' realities, where you're hiding behind your identity and not remembering who you are as a soul. So allowing the soul to step forward, allowing yourselves to expand and grow through this time, which is absolutely key for this time on earth. And the equinox will push you to grow. It's going to push you out of your comfort zone. So, if you have been playing small, it's eclipse season. It's time to push you to the edge, so that you can discover another part of you, because you're an infinite being. And this is, sometimes we forget this. We are an infinite being. We are a creator being. We are multidimensional, which means we cannot stagnate. We did not come here to stagnate. We are here to keep growing, expanding, expanding. There's no end to our expansion. We keep getting bigger and bigger. And as we expand, we can hold more light in our container and hold the higher frequencies in our container. So we want to expand our container. We want to bring in more love into our hearts. We want to expand our hearts. We want to bring in the higher frequencies and hold them in our container. But if we don't have love for ourselves, we cannot anchor divine love into our container. It doesn't match. It's a different frequency. So first start to tune in to loving yourself. being in your body, accepting yourself, radical acceptance of yourself and your life lessons and your stories and everything that you've dealt with, radical acceptance of this moment. Just surrender into that present moment of this is where I'm at and I accept this moment completely. There is a lot they're saying for self-acceptance is really key at the moment, and just accepting where you're at, taking a deep breath and then taking one step forward. And if you need help, again, they're saying if you need help and guidance, reach out to someone who can help you. So those were some of the, and one other card came out, wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Yes. We came here to experience the light and the dark, and sometimes life does sting, absolutely. But in the sting, what did we learn? Did we learn about discernment? Did we learn about boundaries? Did we learn about self-love? Did we learn about our own self-value and what we'll accept going forward and not? Did we learn about the red flags? Did we see patterns repeating in our life where we've been stung many times and there was a lesson that underneath all of that? What was the lesson? Can we embrace the lesson now so that we can stop the stings and move into more harmonious, joyful frequencies? So, we can look at the life with our cup is half empty or our cup is half full. What did we learn from the sting? What did we learn from the sting? So we can either live here as a creator, and I will always say, live with no regrets in life. Have no regrets. You have this life and you're here on earth. Fulfill your dreams, fulfill your highest calling, fulfill those desires that you have deep inside of yourself. And really it's asking for you to give yourself permission. And when you start to give yourself permission and you say yes to the universe, I am ready and I'm willing to step forward and experience a higher aspect of myself and an expanded aspect of myself. And I'm ready and willing to step into my soul's expression and my soul's magic and truth. The universe then starts to line up those activities, those experiences, those people that can help you make that dream come true. So look around you and see who is around you that can help you at this time with your dreams and your desires. I've talked about this in other videos, but there's going to be a lot of collaborations, a lot of community work, harmony, souls who are harmonious, working with you. So this eclipse is about relationships. Relationships are under a big review this year of how we relate to money, how we relate to each other, how we relate to ourselves, how we relate to our work, how we relate to our bodies, how we relate to the outside world, how we relate to animals, how we relate to, the systems and the institutions, how we relate. How we relate to the higher realms, how we relate to source, how we relate to our inner child, how we relate to our soul, how we relate to our heart, how we relate. This is why we're here. And as we move into the higher vibrations, we are softening. We're coming more into our hearts. We're becoming more compassionate. We're starting to see, okay, everyone is on their own journey and everyone's got their soul lessons to learn. And this is part of their karmic lessons, and that they've got to learn and clear and understand, and they are on their own journey. So learning more self-acceptance of others and also acceptance of ourselves, reparenting ourselves, our inner child, having beautiful conversations with our inner child and telling them that we've got them, we're here for them, we're holding them, we're doing this together. It's really important that we mother or father our inner child so that they can feel safe. If you don't feel safe in your body, then you can't feel safe in the outside world, and then you live in fear. So you've got to reparent yourself and reparent your inner child and give your inner child the love that they always desired. You are that parent, and you are the one who can work with your inner child and bring that healing to your inner child. So build that relationship with your inner child. I remember I did a session with a young gentleman who absolutely hated himself. He had so much anger and resentment towards himself, and he was carrying something from childhood that was just locked in his body, and it affected all his relationships, his marriage, his relationships with his children, his parents, his work, everything. And he had such a hate of himself. He hated himself because of something that took place in his childhood. And I could see his inner child. He was screaming and crying to be seen, to be heard, to be understood, to be looked at by him, the older version of him. And sometimes we don't realize that the love we seek from others is actually the love we need to give to ourselves. So self-love is absolutely key. If we want to line up with the higher frequencies and with source, we have to learn to relate to ourselves in a deeper way, becoming vulnerable with ourselves and compassionate with ourselves and kind to ourselves and kind with our words and supporting ourselves, feeling safe within ourselves, saying all the things that will make you feel safe. And then the trauma starts to dissolve, bring in love, bring in love, bring in love into your field, and your heart then also starts to expand. And the pure frequencies of love and divine love bring you back to neutrality, just that still point within you, where you're not going like this, which is why very often what we experience here on earth, the highs and lows of love, relationships, up the frequencies up and down, the lower vibrations and the higher vibrations, we can often do this. And this is not good for our nervous system. And our nervous system is going through a lot right now. So you have to create that harmonic resonance within you where you are navigating your ship. And so there's not so much of the highs and the lows, but there's more of this, more of a relaxed, even flow. And you can do that with your breath. You can do that with energy work. You can do that with just becoming present and seeing what the mind is doing and then coming back into your heart and just getting this flow rather than this. You can imagine what that does to our system and our nervous system. It just shakes everything up. It affects our organs, it affects our mind, it affects our heart, it affects our limbs, it affects every area of our life. We want to do this. Okay, so just see where when you do get into crazy, emotions, stress, try and bring yourself back into neutrality. And you can use tapping as well. Tapping is a great tool to tap and just calm your system down. Even if you said no words, you just start the tapping and bring yourself back into harmonic resonance. I am safe. I am at peace. It is safe to breathe. It is safe to be me. So you can do a tapping drill through your body, and tapping is incredibly powerful. It's something that when I started doing my energy work, when I first started, I used tapping. And I became a teacher trainer in tapping because I just believed in it, because I would get my clients to a point where the emotions were at the surface. Now, I didn't want them to leave my space without releasing these emotions. I could feel them sitting here at the surface. How do we release this emotion so that they are lighter when they walk out that door? And I would use tapping. Tapping was a brilliant technique and tool to release the emotion, and guaranteed within 5 seconds of tapping, the emotion would be out, and then they would leave calm, balanced, harmonious, and back into their equilibrium. So find, the tools are going to be so essential through this time to help you move into the higher vibrations. Okay, so I picked some other cards as well. I think these are, I write them down underneath in the description. Karmic board clearing, energetic clearing, rewrite your story, live your truth. We are moving towards liberation, away from suppression and towards liberation. And as we, we walk towards our devotion and our devotional path and our higher path, we become beings of the universe. We work in harmony with the universe, and we also start to clear our karmic board. So as we serve others, we clear our karmic boards. We serve from a place of love and grace and oneness. We clear our karmic board. So there's energetic clearing happening right now, rewriting your story, rewrite your story. What does your new story want to be? And live by your truth. So if you're not living by your truth right now, have a look and see where you are still hiding parts of yourself and what wants to come out from you. Do you need to express more? Do you want to share your gifts? Are you afraid of what people will think of you? Do you feel they will judge you? Can you stop judging yourself and just show up as your authentic self and give yourself permission to share your light, shine in whatever way you're being guided. So not blocking your energy, but letting it flow through you, because that will lead to your fulfillment and your joy. The deepest joy that you can experience comes from you being authentically you. So the Arcturian light codes, I am going to do a quick transmission from the Arcturians from the 22nd dimension, because they are very present with us in the skies, and so are the Pleiadians. The Pleiadian ships are very present in our skies right now. There's a lot of disclosure coming. There's a lot going to be happening this year, so things are going to get a little bit crazy, but really exciting as well for starseeds and light workers who've been waiting for this day and waiting for this time of unification and union with our guides, and actually seeing them all around you. This is that time, and that time is now. So evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. My nose is going again. It always starts and then come on here. I talk about this all the time. We are learning to access, and we're being called to access our higher minds. And this is why now I'm starting to work with the Arcturians from the 22nd dimension. I'm bringing in the immortality pods from the 22nd dimension, because we are moving. And so we are now moving away from, okay, we live, in this body till 80, 90. We have a limiting belief that says we can only live in a physical body till 100, maximum 110. It depends on your belief system. That's false. As we expand into the higher vibrations, we are remembering we are immortal beings. We are limitless. We are eternal beings, because we're operating from the soul. The soul never dies. The soul just keeps expanding. It's just a death and a rebirth, and it's part of our life. And so the Arcturians have pods and technologies that are here to shift our thinking from the limited perspective of lack to this expansive belief system that operates at the speed of light, and it's the galactic mind, and using our higher mind and our galactic higher heart that connects us to this truth of the fact that we are immortal beings, and connecting us to immortality again. So this is what, this is why the Arcturians are here. They have technologies that can help us to access our higher minds, our higher hearts, receiving downloads. I've had headaches all week this week because I've had so many downloads coming, because I'm about to start on Monday with the Arcturians in the 22nd dimension. So they've been preparing my crown, and it's just been so heavy. But I know I switched off and went to sleep all day yesterday, because they were preparing me for Monday and what we're about to start. So we are focusing on longevity and immortality. And this is the next, these are evolutionary and expansive ideas and expansive thinking of the higher mind. So we're moving into future thinking and future expansion, and us as multidimensional beings being here on Earth, moving into an ascended Earth, into new Earth, into 5D Earth, where the mentality and our thinking and the tools and the technologies we use are very different. We work with the star beings, and we work together to bring, and the Pleiadian ships have so many incredible technologies on them, and the Andromedan ships have so many incredible technologies on them. And we're going to be taking souls to these spaces, or they're going to be bringing their ships down to us for us to experience their technologies. And very often many starseeds go to the ships at night because we're training, we're receiving new downloads, we're receiving new technologies, because we've got to anchor them here on Earth. So I'm just really excited for this time, because we are bringing, in Circle of Light in our community, I'm now bringing this technology to everyone who feels guided to do the sessions, because you're going to experience something so profound that has never been brought here on Earth before. So join us if you feel guided. We start on Monday, and I'll put the links below. So karmic release, radical transformation, chamber of the violet flame, cleaning, purging, releasing, letting go of the old energy so that we can anchor in the new frequencies that are coming in, powerful frequencies of light at this time, coming into our bodies and our earth, into the earth grids. The earth grids are being activated as new energy anchors into the grid lines and the ley lines and different parts of the planet and the chakra system of Mother Earth, and into our chakra system as well. Our solar plexus is coming online in a new way. Our crown chakra is being activated, our soul star chakra is being activated, our third eye is being activated so that we can see more clearly and see. I was seeing owls in my dream yesterday, just the eyes of an owl. And if you listen to my last video with, when the Galactic Council said, look through your cat's eyes, I hope you tried that, because if you close your eyes and you ask to look through your cat's eyes and, ask the cat's eyes to show you what you need to see in the dark, you'll be amazed what you'll see. So it's about asking the right questions and exploring these incredible tools. Lemurian seed codes was another one that came up. And it was embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. I feel we are becoming more sensitive through this time. And I was talking with a friend just the other day, and I was talking about how sensitive I'm becoming, and I pick up everything what the collective is feeling and what I'm feeling, what others are feeling, and it's learning to have healthy boundaries between what I feel, what is mine and what is not, because it can kind of overwhelm you, because you think, what is going on in my life? But really, we're becoming so sensitive. So we kind of have to protect our energy and just say, look, whatever is not mine, I just release it from my field. And when you want to tune into the collective energy, like if you are, an oracle, or you do your energy updates, where you help people with what's going on in the world, energetically as well, cosmically, then you do need to know you are tapped into that frequency, so you are tuned into the collective vibrations, but also your own, and also the people around you and nature and the cosmos. So you're tuning in on many different levels, and you're collecting that data and you're bringing it through your voice as you share, or your writing. So you just learning to look after your own self and your own vibrations and just your own energy field is really, really important. But it's your unique gift. Your sensitivity is actually a beautiful gift, because it allows you to tap into the subtle energies of the energies that are around us and read those energies, which is really beautiful. So living here with grace, living as part of the multiverse, living in your truth and in your alignment, very, very important. This one's a nice one as well. The Sword of Light, divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. The eclipse portal does that. It will break cords that need to be broken, and it's a breakthrough energy. So sometimes you have to break down to break through, but you will be cutting cords at this eclipse portal. What do you need to let go of? What do you need to say no to? What doors do you need to close, because new doors are wanting to be opened? The energy is already there behind the door, but if you don't close the old door, then you can't walk through this other door. And really look at what you need to release through this eclipse portal. What doors do you need to close and lock? And then you can move forward into the new vibrations, because there's so much new coming in. I mean, it's a magical, mystical time. But if you are not in the vibration to receive, and you're still holding on to the past energy, then you can't step fully into the new energies and embrace what's on the other side of this eclipse gateway, which they are golden gifts for your soul, but it's whether you're ready to receive them. So divine protection, cut cords, and break through into your next vibration. Solar plexus upgrades, inner fire, willpower, solar light upgrade. I did a whole series with Sekhmet when we started this year, but this is the year of the dragon. And this is the year that we are really connecting with our solar energy, our solar plexus, our power center, and stepping into our empowerment. This is that year to shine brightly, to let your light shine. Look at all that sunlight. No dimming of your light, but full display of your light. Look at that. No holding back, no apology for who you are, but this is me, this is my light, and shining it fully in the world. In seeing your light, seeing the beauty of you. Solar plexus, your power, your empowerment is the doorway to your liberation. As you remember who you truly are and step into your power, you step into your liberation and you step into your soul self, because you've remembered who you are, beautiful divine being here on earth, embracing your sovereignty and your uniqueness and your unique soul gifts. So that's a beautiful thing. But very often we hold a lot of self-doubt, low self-worth, lack of confidence, fear, low self-esteem. All of these energies sit in our solar plexus. So it's about cleaning up the solar plexus. I've been drinking lots of lemon water. I realized in the last transmission I did with the Galactic Council, they talked about kale and spinach and living foods and lemons and citrus foods, and I realized that cleans up the liver. So we are releasing toxicity from the body, and we are releasing and purging toxic emotions, toxic energies, toxic relationships, toxic forgiveness, anger, all of that, all of the lower vibrations we are clearing and purging right now. So the liver is going through a lot right now. So try and detoxify your liver, and try and, drink lemon water. It's great for your solar plexus. It's great for cleaning you out. It's also great for your liver. So that was another message. I think that's all the cards. Oh, this one I haven't done. Inner discovery, the Holy Grail. Look at that, beautiful. Oh, and my green streams just started to go. Inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. Yes, you are the Holy Grail. You are the Holy Grail. It's like the alchemist goes on a journey to find the truth and find the Holy Grail, and comes back to himself and realizes it was all where he started. It was within him, but he had to go on that journey to find it. And we are on this spiritual quest and this spiritual journey to find the truth and find what we've been searching and seeking. And it's going to bring you back to yourself. It's going to bring you back to your Holy Grail and your beautiful gifts that want to pour abundantly from you, from your heart. Your gifts want to be pouring into the world from your beautiful heart. You are the Holy Grail that you've been seeking. So this is all about seeing your truth, seeing your light, seeing your beauty, seeing and loving yourself unconditionally, and pouring your gifts into the world, pouring your beauty into the world, your light codes, your light, your messages, your wisdom, your alchemy, your technologies, your beauty, your peace, your grace, your tones, your sound, all of that, pouring that into the world and knowing that you are the Holy Grail. Beautiful, beautiful messages from the guides. So, just be patient and gentle with yourselves as you step through this eclipse gateway. It is going to feel intense because it is a lunar eclipse. And we are diving into the shadow to clear out what needs to be left behind so that we can walk towards the light. So clean up, purify, detoxify, crystal baths, salt baths, whatever you need to do. Give yourself that time now as you step forward through the eclipse portal. Okay, so shall we do a quick channeling from the Arcturians from the 22nd dimension? Yeah, let's bring them through. The Palladians are also here. And the Andromedans are also here. Okay, let's do a quick little medley. And let's bring them through and see what they want to share with us at this time. So just closing your eyes and getting comfortable in your space, nice and relaxed. And just taking a few deep breaths into your heart space. And just connecting with Source and Mother Earth. And connecting with your higher selves in this space. And just seeing your beautiful heart gate, your beautiful heart opening up to receive the wisdom, the light codes, the frequencies, the messages, the love, the harmony, the peace, the tranquility, the balance, the gentleness, the calmness, the compassion of these beautiful star beings that are roaming our skies as we speak. They are ready to be received by us. They are ready to be seen by us. They are ready to bring their technologies to Earth to work with us as we ascend and move into the higher vibrations, and to remember why you are here at this time and where we are going. As we expand and we let go of the old vibrations, where are we going right now? Through this time, always come back to that. We are the bridge generation. We are the builders here to build new Earth. And to just anchor your feet in the ground and anchor yourself here fully on Earth. And even if you do nothing, just anchor yourself on the Earth and just be fully here in your joy, in your balance, in your harmony, in your peace, in your alignment. And we've got the Arcturians here from the 22nd dimension. And as you see your heart opening, we welcome in the Arcturians from the 22nd dimension. Beautiful divine beings that are here to take us to the higher vibrations and remind us of our infinite selves and our infinite immortal selves that are timeless and pure, unlimited. See your unlimited potential, dear one. See your limitless potential. You are limitless beings of the multiverse. You are limitless beings of the multiverse. Just digest that for a moment. Every planet is a part of you. The star systems are a part of you. Do not limit yourselves to just one star system or one identity. You have been many beings in many dimensions, in many star systems, and you are calling those technologies back to Earth. You are calling your expanded selves back to Earth. You're calling in your sovereign selves, your higher selves, your source selves, your infinite selves, your multidimensional selves, with all that potential and beauty and magic and all your soul gifts. You are gathering them from many lifetimes and bringing them back to Earth, into your heart. And you're anchoring those frequencies into your being. And as you anchor those frequencies into your being, you are anchoring those frequencies into the Earth. And you are helping to lift Earth to new vibrations. It is a magnetic and magical time to be here on Earth. And we are here, we are downloading to many channels and many beings on your planet and bringing our frequencies and technologies to Earth because you are ready for them now. You are ready for the next phase of your evolution and expansion, bringing in innovative ideas and new expansive ideas that will take Earth to new vibrations. Imagine the future of Earth. Imagine Earth with all these technologies that have been hidden from you, now fully anchored here. And you, dear ones, are the ones bringing these technologies to Earth. So commend yourselves. Commend yourselves for all the work that you are doing. The lighter you are in your vibration, the higher you can go. The more grounded you are on the Earth, the higher you can go. The more ideas you can anchor, the more you can bring through you and your heart. The more you expand your heart, the more of the higher frequencies we can transmit through you. We are ready, we have always been ready, but we've been waiting for this time where we can co-create together, co-create and bring these technologies through you to Earth. It is a wondrous, wonderful time to be here on Earth. Imagine living infinitely, imagine having no limit on your age and being healthy in your body, healthy, vibrant, radiant, immortal, knowing you will never die. The biggest fear that you have on Earth is the fear of death. What if you fully anchored that you cannot die into your being, that you never die? It is just another skin coming off and you are having a new experience, a more quantum experience of your being. That death is just another passageway into another transformation where you get to use your wings in a different way, that nothing ever dies. Nothing ever dies. Nothing ever dies. And if we can change our mentality and really expand into this infinite being that we can be and become, how wonderful that would be for Earth, for all of you, because you would release so much fear from your bodies, the fear of death. Immortality is your truth, dear ones. Immortality is your truth. You are immortal beings of the night. Immortal beings. And this is what we are here to share. We, the Arcturian Council from the 22nd dimension, with our brothers and sisters from the 11th dimension, the 12th dimension, and the 9th dimension. We are here, dear ones, to bring our technologies and our healing pods to Earth, where you can experience new expansions in your being, where your cells can be reprogrammed and aligned with immortality and the key codes of immortality, and a new hologram, a new advanced hologram, using your galactic minds and innovative minds and your higher hearts to anchor this into your field, to live longer, to have no limit on your age, to see your organs as vibrant, shining bright, beautiful, colorful, to see your chakras vibrant, colorful, alive, immortal, to see your entire field and the earth vibrant, colorful, radiant, immortal. Just taking off another skin suit to experience another expanded version of self. Oh, it is a wonderful time. Wonderful time. Be open to receiving our frequencies, dear ones. And the eclipse portal is also like taking off a suit. You're taking off a suit, an old suit that no longer fits you, to step into a bigger suit. And who you truly are now. Taking off the old restrictive suit and the belief systems and the belief patterns and the lack mentality and all the heavy emotions that no longer align with who you are becoming. That is coming off at the eclipse portal. Let it go. Don't carry that weight through the portal. Let it go at the doorway so that you step out of the eclipse portal a lighter being and ready to embrace the lighter frequencies, the crystalline frequencies, the new energetics that are coming to Earth. You have to be light, 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 dear ones. You have to be light, 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 light. And as we bring our technologies to Earth, you dissolve the traumas, you dissolve like ice cubes, dissolving into water, dropping off you, your ancestral patterns, your karmic patterns, your lineage, your traumas from childhood, all dissolving into neutrality and love and harmony and peace. And alignment, dear ones, alignment with us, alignment with source, alignment with the higher aspect of yourselves, alignment with your multidimensional being, alignment, 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 coming back into your center, your peaceful center, and your alignment, dear ones, your alignment, your pillar of light, clean, pure, centered, grounded, clear, crystal clear, immovable, flexible, yet immovable through the waves and the storms. We love you, dear ones. We are here, and there's so much happening right now on Earth, and we are with you. We are with you. We are here. The Arcturians from the 22nd dimension. We are ready to rock and roll. Are you ready to receive us? Are you ready to receive us? Because we are ready to transmit to you. Bringing in the Palladians into this space. Hello, beautiful Palladian Council of Light. Hello, dear ones. It is a pleasure to meet you and be with you, to be in joy and to be in harmony and to be with you in this space. We ask you to smile more, to smile more, to dance more, to have more fun in your lives, to have more fun, to play, to create, to color, to see the earth, to see the flowers, to see the bees buzzing around in the springtime, buzzing around, busy bees. Be busy with your ideas. Bring some color into your life. Color, paint, create. Do things that you love. Remember what you love. Sometimes life becomes heavy, and we remind you to bring the joy back into your life. The joy, dear ones, bring the joy back into your life as you go through this time. Whatever is heavy, look at it, lighten your load, bring some joy, dance, play, sing, create, dancing, play, create, and then go back to your tasks or your life. Bring joy into every task in your life. Bring joy, dear ones, bring joy into every task in your life. Bring joy, bring joy, bring joy into every task in your life. Lighten it, lighten it, lighten it till it feels light and flowing. It's all about perspective. It's all about perspective and how you approach any situation in your life. You can approach it from a joyous perspective, a more harmonious frequency with lightness, or you can approach it from a heavy perspective where it's all doom and gloom and heavy and there's no way out. There's always a way out, dear ones. There's always a way out. But when you lighten your load and you dance and play and you laugh more, dear ones, laugh. And then you'll feel lighter and you'll also find a solution with more ease and grace. Solutions will come when you are lighter in form, lighter in your being, dancing and playing, being free. Go smell the fresh air, get some colors, paint, dance to your favorite tracks. Make sure you dance. Music, so key for your healing and for your joy. Be light, dear ones, be light. Our Pleiadian ships are circling Earth at this time. We are everywhere, 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 bringing in the frequencies of joy. Open your hearts to receive the frequency of joy, dear ones. Open your hearts as you align with our vibrations of joy. We can align those frequencies with you and we can transmit them to you. I am a divine being. I vibrate at the vibration of joy. I am joyous. I am harmonious. My life is full of joy and fulfillment. I am fulfilled in my being. I am joyous. I'm a joyous being of the light. I bring lightness and joy to earth. I am lightness and joy. I am lightness and joy. I am lightness and I am joy. I am lightness and I am joy. I am lightness and I am joy. I am joy. I am joy. I am joy. Just let those vibrations anchor in your being. Beautiful energies. Just be with those vibrations. Feel your entire body tingling with joy, lightness, laughter. Remember a time where you were free and light and you laughed and you laughed and you laughed. Remember that time. Connect with that time. Anytime things get heavy, connect with a joyous memory that can bring you back into your heart and back into harmony. There are always moments to be joyful about. There are always moments to laugh and play. There are always times for joy, lightness, playfulness. And we ask you to bring your inner child out to play, because as you go to the higher frequencies, you'll become more childlike, more playful. Neelam watches Disney films. Yes, I do. I've been watching Frozen and all the Disney films because I love them. They are light and they're full of excitement and childlike wonder and awe and magic. And that is what we want to bring to Earth at this time. So connect with those places and vibrations that bring you that energy, that activate your inner child and your imagination and the gift that you are, joy. And I also have the Andromedan Council hovering. Hello, hello, hello. Blessings, dear one. Blessings, blessings, blessings. It is wonderful to be with you in this space. We are the Andromedan Council of Light. We too are in the skies. We too are with you at this time. And we have talked about disclosure coming. Yes, disclosure is coming fast as Earth is ascending fast. Do not be afraid of us. We come in peace and harmony. It is really important for you to know that we come in peace and harmony. And you are moving into the galactic harmonic grid, the galactic grid that brings you into higher frequencies and oneness with us as you align with this new grid technology. And the new technology is coming to Earth and the new vibrations. Oh, what a wonderful time it will be for us to co-create and see each other and be with each other at this time. With ease and grace, coming and going with ease and grace, no longer needing to hide, no longer needing to be hide, but giving you a wave. Hello, we are here. We are here. Just accepting us as part of you and you are part of us. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Well, that day is upon us now. That day is here. So keep lifting your vibrations, connecting with joy, harmony, peace, balance, flow. And keep aligning yourselves with your truth and letting your light shine through, letting your light shine through. And as you shine your light on the planet, dear ones, the earth shines ever brighter. And we can see you and you can see us with more ease and grace. It is a wonderful time to anchor the 5D earth onto earth. An entire new hologram. An entire new system. An upgraded system that is here for you. We love you, dear ones. You will catch us when you are ready. We are also everywhere in the skies, and we are not to be feared. We come in love. We send you peace. We send you blessings. We send you our heartfelt love, dear ones. We are here. Taking a deep breath and just anchoring all that beautiful energy into your field. Thank you, beautiful Arcturians from the 22nd dimension. Thank you, beautiful Palladians that remind us to laugh and play, bring more joy. And the beautiful Andromedans who are also in the skies, not to fear them, but to remind us that they come in love and they come here to support us at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful. So taking a deep breath, everyone, and bringing yourself back into this space gently when you are ready. So beautiful, their vibrations. And, you know, the moment you connect with the Palladians, you just can't help smiling. They just have so much love and they're so playful and they're so joyous. And sometimes we can forget to be joyful and playful here on Earth with everything going on the planet. But joy is so important, so important. And being light so that we can keep receiving these new frequencies that are coming in. So I hope you got what you needed from that video and the channelings as well, and the frequencies and the light codes that were coming through. They are everywhere, honestly, they are everywhere. They are here. We are just going through such a powerful time on Earth. So just a reminder that we are starting the Arcturian pods from the 22nd dimension. We start on Monday, eclipse week, and equinox week is when they have called them to start. So we are starting on Monday. We will do them every Monday. We are also going to be bringing in the Andromedan pods, the Sirius Blu-rays and their pods, healing, all health and healing, and working towards immortality and divine perfect health. We're also going to be working with the Palladian pods as well. So there's just a whole array of technology that I'm bringing to Earth, working with my beautiful star guides and star councils that are here to help us anchor these technologies here. It is just such a joy to bring them. And then on Thursdays, we start the Melchizedek Mystery School. So working with Merlin, Metatron, and Melchizedek at the Triple M for Equinox and the Eclipse Gateway. So 4 transmissions, lots of sacred geometry, lots of activations, lots of light codes. And we're stepping into our higher purpose and our higher selves and activating our higher templates and opening up new worlds within us. So we are very excited. After that, we will go on to work with Horus, activating our inner divine child. And that's going to be really powerful. I've got Emerald Tablets coming this year, Emerald Tablets 2. We are starting our peace meditations again. So they will be also next week. We got one on Friday, 22nd. There's just so much coming through. We're also working with money this year as well to help everyone step into abundance in the 5D grid and the 5D vibrations. And we have 2 in-person retreats this year. Mount Shasta for 888 in August, which is going to be profound, crystalline frequencies, crystalline clear in your being, and massive downloads. And then we've got Egypt for 1212. We will be inside the pyramids for 1212. What a gorgeous alignment, total alignment with source. That's and activating our Atlantean technologies, Atlantis reawakened, bringing more technology to Earth through this time. So thank you, everyone. Have a magical, magical week, equinox and eclipse. And I send you my love and I send you my blessings. And I'll be back soon with some more beautiful videos for you to experience and share here on this beautiful platform and where we get to be together. Okay, thank you so much. And I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.